Welcome to the International Reach online orientation. We're happy that you've decided to join our program to promote cross-cultural awareness in the Madison community. So, what is International Reach? International Reach is a global education program which places international students and family members on campus, in schools, and in the community to serve as speakers on their countries, cultures, and current issues. Because of this mission statement, it is important to understand why International Reach benefits the community and you as an ambassador of the program. International Reach offers many benefits for ambassadors. These include, but are not necessarily limited to, professional and personal development, such as telling stories, improving resume and interviewing skills, and presentation tips and practices. Additionally, an opportunity to experience American and Madison culture firsthand, the ability to contribute to peer learning on campus and in the community, the possibility to collaborate with a network of international peers from all major regions of the world, and, at the end of the academic year, the chance to receive a certificate of participation. The benefits of International Reach also come with high expectations for our ambassadors. While we understand that you are students first, we expect you to present at least once during the academic year. Present means giving a presentation on campus or in the community. When presenting or attending an event, we expect you to maintain a professional demeanor. If you have questions about what this means, or if you need clarification, please ask the Reach staff and we would be happy to help you. Additionally, we ask that you show a devoted effort to participate and to follow through once a commitment has been made. This includes investing time in preparing a high-quality presentation when you commit to presenting. Reach staff is happy to help you with your presentation questions and format to make it the best it can be. Finally, simply enjoy Reach opportunities. There are many chances for you to get involved, and we hope you do so while keeping the International Reach goals in mind. The number one goal of International Reach is to enhance the international student experience. In other words, your experience. This includes opportunities to build presentation skills and to boost your resume. Additionally, we encourage cross-cultural interaction and we foster global awareness and understanding throughout the community. This is most achieved through engagement with not only students to whom you present, but also interaction with other international students at International Reach events such as training socials. These are valuable skills for our ambassadors and requesters that all support the Wisconsin idea. The Wisconsin idea is the principle that the university should improve people's lives beyond the classroom wherever you may be. It spans UW-Madison's teaching, research, outreach, and public service throughout the world. In other words, you are a part of a well-respected community of UW-Madison students, faculty, staff, and alumni, and wherever you may be, whether it be Madison, your home country, or elsewhere, you should improve people's lives beyond the classroom. With International Reach, you fulfill this by presenting to others and completing Reach's goals of fostering global awareness and enhancing cross-cultural understanding. The next important aspect to understand is how Reach works. There are three main components of International Reach. First, you, the ambassadors, the volunteers of the program. Ambassadors may be UW-Madison international students, scholars, and their families. If you have a family and one of the adult members would like to participate, they are more than welcome to, provided that a member of the family is affiliated with UW-Madison. The second aspect of Reach are the requesters. Requesters are those who request presentations of our ambassadors, and they could be campus personnel, area K-12 teachers, or other community members. Finally, the Reach and ISS staff. Together, International Reach functions well. To illustrate how presentations work, we have this diagram. A requester will contact Reach staff with their request. The Reach staff will reflect on the ambassador pool for a good match based on the ambassador and requester preferences. When we have identified the required number of ambassadors needed, we will contact ambassadors by email or phone, with the basic information. At this point, you will decide if you are interested or not, and you will respond back with your answer. Feel free to say no to any request that is emailed to you. But remember that once a commitment is made, it is important that you follow through. While REACH is a volunteer program for ambassadors, it is also a commitment to be part of the program. As mentioned earlier, in addition to this online orientation, you are expected to present at least once. Most ambassadors will present 1 to 3 times in an academic year, depending on the requests and the number of participants, as well as your personal availability. As aforementioned, feel free to say no if you are not interested, have a class conflict, or are simply too busy. It is important to note that it is not okay to skip class to present. However, once you agree to an event, it is very important to follow through. For presentations, it is incredibly difficult to find a replacement with short notice, and it is international reach and your personal reputation on the line. The same applies to social trainings and the appreciation reception. Social trainings happen twice a semester, and they will typically offer presentation tips or other professional development skills, as well as the opportunity to interact with other international reach ambassadors. The appreciation reception dinner is held at the end of the academic year and is a way for the REACH staff to show our appreciation for all that the ambassadors have done throughout the year. We highly encourage you to attend these, though attendance is not required. Again, once you say you're attending, it is important to follow through. For training socials and the appreciation reception, food is ordered for your enjoyment. Thus, we need to have accurate numbers for food count as well as our budget. We do understand, however, that emergencies come up. An emergency is not when you forget, when you have an assignment due the next day so you cannot present or attend an event. An emergency, for example, is when you or a family member is sick or in the hospital. Please understand the difference and make note of these commitment expectations for presentations and all other REACH events. To help you understand the outline of the International REACH Year, this slide will outline what you should expect during each month of the academic year. As you can see, every month will include a newsletter and events. The newsletter is a way for you to learn about upcoming events, see pictures of past events, and get other updates about International REACH. Training socials happen twice every semester, and orientations take place at the beginning of each semester for new members. Finally, the appreciation reception occurs at the end of the academic school year. Typically, training socials and receptions will occur in the evenings, whereas requests may be during the day, weekday evenings, or weekends. You will know these details prior to accepting the invitation. However, we expect that you understand the many possibilities for REACH events. When committing to a request, these are the expectations you should have. First, you should have a clear idea of what is expected of you by the requester. Therefore, you should know what you are being asked to present on and to whom you are presenting. For example, in the initial email, you will receive the age of the audience, type of presentation, and other important information regarding that specific presentation. If you have questions about anything not stated in that email, you can always ask. Secondly, you should have a clear idea of what you expect of the requester. Do you need technological assistance? Can they provide assistance? You need to clarify either directly with the requester or with REACH staff to make sure that you and the requester understand what is happening. This includes reviewing the date, time, equipment, directions, building and room locations, and contact information. Finally, you should expect REACH staff to be in constant communication with you about the event. As International REACH is a volunteer program for ambassadors, you are not expected to pay for anything associated with the REACH program. With advance notice, all costs will be absorbed by the requester or REACH. If you need to purchase something for a presentation, please contact REACH staff for our approval and we will purchase it for you. We appreciate having at least 2 weeks' notice prior to the event when purchasing items for you. Anything purchased for REACH becomes a priority of International REACH. If you buy something without the approval of International Reach, it becomes your responsibility. Should you need to be reimbursed for a purchase you had advanced approval for, the form is found on our website via the link. For transportation, you will either walk to on-campus locations or take the bus to off-campus locations. For farther destinations, Reach can provide a cab for you. Expected transportation will be noted in the information emailed to you. If you need an exception, please contact Reach staff and we will work something out for you. Ultimately, you are not expected to pay for anything as a volunteer member of International Reach. We thought it would be a great idea for you to hear from International Reach ambassadors about their experiences with the program to help you get a better idea of the program from a student's perspective.
Hi, my name is Madly. I'm from Indonesia and I've been joining Reach International since the first year I came to Madison, so fall 2014. And Reach International always makes me feel like home because I met a lot of people, students from around of the world, and then it also gave me a chance to share my culture, present my culture in different uh, community on campus and also out of campus. I've been to several elementary school and presenting my culture on their International Day, and also become one of the panelists for on the grad student um, orientation this year. So it's been a very wonderful experience for me. It's improving my presentation skills, and also it helped me adjust uh, as an international student, you know, in UW Madison. So thank you, Rich.
Hi there, my name is Shazan Azura and I am a third year student in Natural Science from Malaysia. I have been involved with International Reach since my freshman year and I can say that I've really enjoyed being a part of this group. I've presented about Malaysia and my culture to a lot of different groups of people, ranging from college students to elementary kids and middle school students in Madison itself. It's been a really fun experience and I've met a lot of new people and learned about a lot of new different cultures other than my culture. And I've also feel like being in International Reach has helped me to develop my communication skills as well as giving me the opportunity to be an ambassador for my beloved country. I'm glad that you decided to join International Reach and I look forward to meeting you soon.
There are multiple formats you could use to present, and the format may depend on what the requester expects. There may be individual presentations where you lecture in front of an audience. You could be part of a panel answering questions, or you could use a poster and present at a fair event. Events could be for large or small audiences. They could be formal or informal. The audience could be very young, very old, or anywhere in between, and you could use many forms of presentation techniques. The preferred method will often be indicated in the email to you, but if you need clarification or help, you can always ask the Reach staff for assistance. An important part of presenting is knowing your audience. The audience will almost always determine the content and format of your presentation. Here are a few typical examples. Elementary age students will typically request a hands-on, interactive presentation such as games, music, arts, crafts, dance, and more. Additionally, kids prefer visuals like artifacts, food, pictures. These presentations may also be poster fairs and are usually smaller audiences. For high school and campus presentations, you'll often use a PowerPoint with visuals, or they will be a panel or Q&A sessions. These audiences may be larger. Regardless of the audience, you can expect that your audience knows something about your country or presentation topic, and they may have questions. A few sensitive topics cross-culturally are race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, age, class, religion, politics, and human rights. If the presentation requires, feel free to talk about these topics. It is best to be honest and true to yourself and your personal beliefs. Therefore, you can say that these are my beliefs and they do not necessarily represent my country as a whole. If you are honest and transparent with your beliefs and opinions, it is the best way to show genuine interest in understanding different cultures and fostering that awareness. If questions or topics make you uncomfortable, feel free to tell your audience that you are not comfortable speaking on that topic. If possible, you may also converse with REACH staff or the requester regarding sensitive topics. In order to be the best presenter you can be, here are a few tips for you as you become an official International REACH ambassador. Place emphasis on interaction and engage the senses of your audience. These are touch, smell, hearing, seeing, and even tasting. Visual tools and cultural artifacts are a great way to engage your audience. Additionally, use your resources. Consult REACH staff, the library, the International REACH website, contact the requester themselves with questions, and more. Finally, watch for tips in monthly newsletter and during the training socials. We hope you can take what you've learned during this online orientation to benefit from the opportunities International REACH has to offer. You can improve your presentation skills, enhance your resume, expand your professional contacts, and develop professionally. Serve as an ambassador to your country by representing your country and culture to others, and serve as an educator to promote global awareness and understanding in the Madison and Wisconsin community. Finally, engage in community service and expand your social network by meeting other international and U.S. students on and off campus. All of these benefits are meant to make your international student experience at UW-Madison as great as it can be. If you'd like to get involved right away, please email us and check out our social media for up-to-date events, including presentation events, social trainings, appreciation reception, and more. Now that you've completed the online orientation, here are the next steps. Please fill out the International REACH online orientation and bio sheet on our website. The International REACH staff will contact you if there is anything more for you to do. Finally, check the website and social media for opportunities, and watch your email inbox for any additional updates. Feel free to follow our social media. This way, you'll be able to enjoy photos from the REACH program and learn about current and upcoming events. Additionally, take note of our email address, which you'll also be able to find on our website. Thank you for attending this online orientation. Please feel free to meet our staff and contact us for possible times you'd like to meet with us. Thank you again, and we look forward to meeting you in person soon. Welcome to International REACH.